Today's dish, we have our 1-pan roasted chicken, potatoes, and mushrooms. It is very delicious and I guarantee you guys will definitely enjoy this dish. It's very family oriented and good for a Friday night dinner, so enjoy and I'll see you. Alright, so I'm going to start my plate of chicken and I'm just going to go ahead and season up my chicken. It's already been washed and cleaned. And you can season your meat however way you choose. I'm just using a little bit of my Montreal seasoning. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of white onion flakes. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon peppers on here. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of basil. And then you want to go ahead and just rub that into your meat. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of my balsamic vinegar and I'm just going to sprinkle just a dab of that on my chicken. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. You can use regular oil as well, and I'm just going to sprinkle this all over my chicken and just rub this in. Now I'm going to prepare myself just a few cloves of garlic, and then what you want to do now is you just want to open those up to break open the flavors, and just add those to your dish. And then you want to continue and wash a few fresh mushrooms. You don't have to use mushrooms if you don't want to, but I'm just gonna add this to my dish because who doesn't like roasted mushrooms? And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut those. Alright, so next step is to take a few potatoes, and you can take as many as you want depending on how many people you're making it for. And you can either peel your potatoes, or you could just go ahead and wash the skin really good and you can cut them up within the skin. But I'm just gonna go ahead and peel mine. So I finished cutting up my potato and all I did was cut them into wedges. So I just cut them into 4 pieces. Once I'm done that, I'm gonna go ahead and add back my mushrooms right to this because I'm gonna season these now. And I'm just gonna season these with a little bit of black pepper and enough salt. You want to make sure you salt these enough because you want your potatoes to have flavor, right? And then I'm just going to add a little bit of rosemary to this. So I'm just adding a little bit of my extra virgin olive oil here, and I want to go ahead and just rub these in. So you just want to mix these together to get this all over. You might want to put this in a bigger plate. My plate's a little small. Alright, so next I have my baking pan here now, and I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to the bottom, not a lot, just enough, and just rub that in. And here's where all the magic is about to happen. So you want to just go ahead and pour your potatoes into this with your mushrooms, and then this will give you more room to just rub everything together to ensure that everything's combined nicely. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and just find a spot and just place each of your chicken right in there. This is why it's called a 1-pan roast, because everything is being done in the same pan. Go ahead and just add pieces of your whole garlic everywhere, and this will allow that perfume to release once the baking process starts, and these will just be super sweet and just delicious to just eat right on their own actually. And then I'm just going to sprinkle the teeniest bit more oil on top. Just going to pop these in for about an hour or so. You just keep watching it because everybody's oven's different until it's pretty much baked to your liking and you have that crispiness that you're looking for. So I'm gonna bake mine for an hour and see what happens. All right, so it has been approximately 1 hour and it looks pretty good. So what you want to go ahead and do now is just flip each of your chicken if you're able. Don't worry if some of the skin comes off, that's perfectly fine. It's still pretty juicy. So I'm just going to turn it up to 325. And I'm going to pop these back into my oven with a little piece of foil paper on top just for about 10 minutes. And this is to just gain a little bit of moisture in here just to make these a little tender and juicy, and then they're all finished. Alright guys, so after 10 minutes, here is your finished dish. It is very easy to make, so go ahead and try it out, and I'll see you guys for the next dish. Thanks for watching. Bye!